decide to address this head-on in class.
So you left Mr. Fuzzy on the plane?
Well, I think we all left Mr. Fuzzy on the plane. Okay, hold on, I think I found it. Of course. Okay, wait a second. Hear me out. Maybe he isn't really lost. What? Maybe he's just, like, look at him.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe he went to visit some family.
Okay, I got it. What if he took off on some adventure? Wait a second. Hold up, too far. Maybe he just needed to the roadside.
Roar.
Still expensive here for a while. I've got an idea.
Hey, Emma. Took a little trip. Really missing you. See you in 7 to 10 business days.
She's gonna love this.
Hey, Emma. Come check this out.
Everyone's gearing up for the holidays. In a study of their choice. And it all comes together in Chevrolet. Chevrolet, together, let's ride.
Plan a whole lesson about dismantling toxic masculinity and fear-based thinking. Going to show them statistics about actual harassment and assault. Going to explain how their paranoia is actually harmful to female students. Tuesday morning, feeling confident and prepared. Start class by acknowledging I read their surveys. I want to address some concerning attitudes I noticed in your responses about gender dynamics. Immediately notice boys shifting uncomfortably, avoiding eye contact even more than usual. The fear and avoidance you described isn't based in reality. It's based on toxic messaging that teaches you to see women as threats instead of equals. Raise my hand to interrupt, but I continue. These paranoid fantasies about false accusations and social media persecution are actually harmful to your female classmates who are just trying to learn in a safe environment. Notice boys exchanging glances. One boy, Tyler, actually raises his hand. Miss Rebecca, you'll proceed.
Welcome. Hey. See you later. See you later.
Do you need something? Best of luck to you.
Target weakened. Commencing fire. Goodbye. Hey! See you later.
Hey!
We're about to hold a live concert in Pretend City. Invite all your friends and come join us.
Later. Looks like I made a small mistake. They're close to each other, and I thought they'd be close enough to make a difference. With just a few upgrades.
Right. So I don't know, guys, but yeah, it gets in forever. Always gets in forever. There is no going back to what they were. I am hoping.
All I really need is that little push.
The writers of WGA, I'm hoping they have a good sense to just take the damn deal that's given them, because if not, I don't think they're going to like the blowback.
Yeah, and it is, they're already trying to push themselves into everything else. Is that what they're trying to?
How much more of a push would I would need?
Infiltrate as much as they can, but they're just moving, the team is moving.
Yep.
They can follow the internet and they're trying to go over there and take care of everything there too, which I think is kick my ass. But, you know, also the people, even though I don't like them, what they do, I think that there's a question of stuff going on if AF6 is not suggesting it and they're all about it. And I'm like, where's the path?
We're going to wrap this one up, guys. Please subscribe for more hot culture news. Talk later.
This doesn't even come close. So maybe the weapon isn't entirely impossible to outclass. But we're talking about .5s though.
This episode of The Game Historian is sponsored by ExpressVPN. Later.
Later.
Now I can talk. Alright. So I'm about to actually add this person to the... How do I hell do this again? Let's see. It's been a while.
The reveal that Pso2ng Island is just a part of the Windfish's dream was a huge twist and completely changed the tone of the game. Not only was the story made different, so was some gameplay elements. Tezuka and his team at Nintendo's Entertainment Analysis and Development Division were able to get creative. Some became staples in the Zelda series. Programmer Kazuyaki Morita loved fishing and had a fishing minigame in the island village. It was a first for the Zelda series, and it reappeared in just about every subsequent game. Writer Kensuke Tanabe came up with the idea of a trading sequence side quest. Link would find items on Pso2ng Island and trade them with villagers, eventually being rewarded with a powerful item. The team also implemented...
It's a bit confusing, really. In Fantasy Star, they've created a new enemy. An enemy that is not... An enemy that isn't considered an enemy, but I've made it into an enemy because it's quite literally a big enemy. And that is the free gear they give to the new players that absolutely completely outclasses what I have in almost every way, except for my weapon, which is slightly close. I probably shouldn't be using short words. What is this guy working with, by the way? All this talking, I didn't see what kind of weapons he has. He has the basic stuff that most people have. They have no reason to upgrade and stuff like that. Like, there's no freaking way. Oh yeah, and Christmas was great too. I just can't believe I spent a small portion of my Christmas adjusting my appearance right now. Okay, I've seen you pop in at the tail end of my stream. Sorry I couldn't respond. Yeah, I've been doing that a lot lately. A whole lot of me showing up at your stream, and I think you were playing some airship game or something like that, and I mean, if you're busy, you're busy. I mean, if the game is that good, I understand. Like, if it's that good. And then this game, all of a sudden, let's just say I found the way to actually play the game now. This armor right here is something that's gonna, that's what it was, Ace Combat 7. It's a really fun game. Alright. Right. It's flying in the air. I mean, that is a spectacle. The last time I flew in the air was on a dragon, which was on the PSP, on a game called Aragon. Boy, the game was fun at first, but when you play that final boss fight, you feel like you're being... It's like trying to run from a crowd that's throwing eggs at you. And they land every single shot, too. So you have a... You basically are under a time limit, really. Where it's your health that's considered how much time you have left to live. That's what it felt like. So when it was over, I was glad that it was over. Because there's something about buying a game and not playing it, you know. But for my PSP, I made sure that was an exception to the rule. Maybe not beat it, but at least played it. And I did beat Aragon, too. So that was quite the trip. And in regards to this alliance right here, well, they seem to deeply trust me because I'm already at an officer level. I mean, I would have recorded the fact how well, I recorded a video with a couple of new alliance members, but not the actual process of me getting them and sweet-talking them. Because that's what I do. I just have the charisma for that sort of thing. And the thing is, I'm not going to make this guy a member just yet. He's going to be provisional. We're gonna check and see if he's worth keeping on the... Because this guy who's the officer, well, the leader right now, is kind of new to the game. He didn't know everything. So, you know, with my knowledge, we can definitely boost him up a bit quickly. Not that I'm going to take control of his leader or anything like that. Oh, no. I still want him to know what he's doing and be on the same path. The question is, that kind of path relies on getting some gear. Matter of fact, I'm going to take a look at the gear right now, actually. Or the particular augments. I know you've given up on the game, and I'm not going to keep convincing you otherwise. I'm just surprised I'm still playing the game. Surprised that I found the way to play the game, to an extent. Because believe me, that's going to change at some point. I'll play it, and then I'll be done with it. Again. This game can't keep me here forever. But I'll try to have more longer extended breaks and stuff like that. Maybe like play on the weekends where I can tolerate the game. Maybe I don't like it, I don't know. It's just, maybe I'll throw it into a stream or something like that where I can play about... Actually, I was thinking about coming back to this game because it's been a while. Well, there have been some upgrades, unlike in Street Fighter, because my other friend and I were talking about Street Fighter, about how the game just hasn't evolved. Like, as bad as Phantasy Star is, it hasn't really... It's evolved still. Combat has evolved. You have the little mech thing that follows you around. You have a second... Let's just call it a second photon blast, in addition to your current photon blasts. There's been some other stuff, too. Sure, I'm a little agitated about the free gear and stuff, but... And it takes quite a bit of effort to get past it, by the way. Unless, of course, you play a Pacific way where you're only focusing on upgrading your weapon. Only. If you focus on upgrading your weapon only, you'll actually see some growth. Or you could also, I don't know, go over here, take the little freebies the game offers you like this. You're like, this is the first time in years they have offered a decent weapon that is better in a long time. Like, it's been so long. I'm sitting here like, wow. You guys are finally offering decent enough weapons that outclass the free weapons for once. Of course, the second, if you did decide to come back, we would have a place for you in our alliance. He would immediately make you into an officer without a second thought if I asked him to. I said, this is my homie I knew for a long time. He's played back in the old days, and he would say less. Do you want me to make him to an officer? Almost instantly, because I have proven my worth in front of his face multiple times, helping him make more calculated decisions and stuff like that. I know it's a lot to go in. Like, the game has the depth. It's just and I also looked at, let's see what else to look at. There was something else too, another deadline. Another deadline that comes to mind when I'm looking at these this silly game. Let's see, where is it at? Ah, yes. January, February, March, April, May, June. June the 2nd is where it's believed that we will get more free gear. Like a tier 4... a tier 4 free gear armor and stuff. And weapons. That will outclass it. And I will hopefully follow the same path as last time. Now I'm thinking the jump between the another weapon won't be so bad. But it could be huge. Really, it just comes down to augments that are just not easily available. Like, if we all could just get like particular LC augments that were available, we'd all be able to upgrade. It'd be annoying, because now that I go back and think about when they first introduced it, it wasn't impossible to outclass it, but it was still agitating. Now, you can still get the exact same LC augments and then use it to your new armors and then upgrade and feel a sense of progression. Here, you got to put a lot of effort to upgrade your stuff. Like, I think I've already compared this before, where your weapon is quite possibly capable of outclassing you. And it's thanks to some of these EX augments, by the way. Like, if I were to turn all of these to maybe LC, well, non-LC augments, possibly, I could outclass it. And that's a possibility, because unfortunately there's like a little math behind it. Like, I'm not entirely sure. Can I got here? Okay. That's a 48. Wait, 48? Am I using the wrong thing? I remember it being a lot lower. I feel like it can't be right. Hold on a second. Oh, okay. I take it back. There's the gap between my weapon I upgraded and the one that they're giving us as far surpasses anything that I have gone against. But there is an option. The only option right now is this weapon right here. No, okay. This is the only other option. As this can still be upgraded, but you can't really do anything else with it, unfortunately. Sorry, that was a little bit quick. Let me try it again. This is at a 50. And the attack power is a little bit greater. Let's see, 1, 3, 2, 3, 1, 3, 2, 3 versus. Wait. What the? Okay, the attack power is a little bit higher. It can be upgraded. Right. The weapon in question can be upgraded, so it's not the worst thing in the world. Not able to see the stats of a fully upgraded weapon, but it can be upgraded, which is right here, which is the whole point. I'm gonna have to make a list about this too. Like, I want to try these other weapons, but they require a lot of attention to them that I simply can't afford. At least I'll be happy that I have it. So just consider myself just slightly stronger than your typical player. Let's just take this. Because it can use a little silly AT thingy. I still don't have enough improv cubes, so that's interesting. Okay, I don't know when Homeboy's gonna get done fashion center because you can spend a good hour if you get the right accessories. I know. And I've been meaning to putting but how about something more entertaining? Let's see. While we're waiting for this boy, how about some scratch tickets? Or harassing this player right here before they go into here. Perfect. She's actually dressed like the typical player that on the cover art. She's literally the cover girl. And I'm sure she understands that my fit is pretty awesome. You don't usually see kind of pecs like these just sticking out like this. It's the polar opposite of the bosoms, by the way. Which I immediately grabbed. And there are two variants, by the way. A more skin flesh variant, and then of course the shiny variant. The skin one costing about $8 mil, by the way. Which I'm having trouble, applying it to my other stuff. What is she doing? She's just talking to her. Oh, and I guess we're going to try to do a slightly quicker process when it comes to adding people, but I will try to make a message to my boss, the mob boss, about, switching over to people members immediately. Like, we don't want to do that just yet. Come on, you little whore. Talk to me. I'll just have a nice outfit. I feel like she bought, she didn't make that herself. Like that's an NPC type of thing. It's just something about it. Isn't it great being put on blast like this? Oh yeah, that chick that's singing in the background, they're going to replace her at some point. A new concert. And I say about damn time. She's been in Ritim singing. She's a vacation. We need another whore up there to sing. Because of course they're going to have girls. It's disproportionate. Which is exactly why I chose to be a robot. So I could be in the middle. No response, huh? I'm gonna run. Okay. She's made her decision. She doesn't swing that way. Okay. Let's see. Possibly gonna learn a new weapon, because when I get this new weapon, we're gonna have to, let's see. So they're going to change the character. Wait. Yes, they're going to change the character. There's going to be somebody else singing instead. At least that's what I've been told or seen in the, by a couple of YouTubers that were paying attention to the... And it's usually every Wednesday, Sega has some sort of update or something to keep in mind. In regards to a roadmap. Because knowing what's going to happen is pretty nice, so you can plan ahead. Alright, so you're going to plan ahead. I got to get used to this weapon right here. I'm going to need the ability to be a force in order to take care of certain problems. What about this whore right here? Let's see. This one's different. Would her weapon be? Let's see. Because she has a couple of free-to-play augments. 56. Technically out of our range, and I'm surprised. Okay, and the Wix is at least at 5. Wouldn't Unwix would technically be better. But you can see that this player has used some of the pay-to-win augments, by the way. So, definitely something that, let's see. Does this armor even outclass the other armors? 58 versus a 56. So it's slightly stronger. And what do they need to achieve that? At least 2 pay-to-win augments. Yeah, I'm just going to go for the weapon upgrade because that is the easiest, more, it's going to take a while. It's going to take 66 games in order to get it. At least. And it's going to probably be Waker, a weapon. Which will branch into something else. It's gotten serious now. Let's see, try to deposit. Look how much money I have, by the way. Just in case I wanted an emergency boost. Or get some pay-to-win augments. That's what Pixel they're for. Just think, with another hour, I could possibly make it to 80 million. Alright, there's also the, let's see, so, gotta train this weapon, but I also want to, play the game immediately, so... I do love my boots. Blades, I know they're a good weapon, I have nothing against them, but, it's another physically attacking weapon, I need elements. This is my physical hitting, and these are my 2 elemental weapons. Let's see, what do I need more of? Talus has a bit more flexibility. Time to suck it up and get it over with. Let's see, we will just deposit one of these. Clear this. I'm going to have to step outside to figure out how to actually run this, too, because this is kind of weird to run. I have not done this in a while. Oh, and I got to probably change a couple other stuff, too. Did I even need these? These seem kind of worthless. Let's see, anything that had a rod on it, let's see. I think that can stay. Let's see, yeah, rods only, you're removed, rod only, rod only. Main class, rod only. Rod only. Main class, main class. Main class, main class. Do I need? I know I need full-time player. I can understand that. I have all these. Any recovery? And everything just basically goes into tricking capacitor. This right here. I don't really need revoke because holding the person. Oh well. Or cancel. Oh, I don't know why I need to cancel it. There's no reason to cancel it. This, and this. And then I have room for like other stuff. Oh yeah, we're gonna go against a new Luther fight. Maybe with this gear, it just depends. Because this has to be multi-weapon so I can get some type of defense on this thing. Because Talus doesn't really have any defense, so burn the rest of our points on here. Honestly, I don't even know if I need conversion really. Let's see. I barely use conversion. We're talking about a Force here. Force has never had problems getting their PP up. Which sounds really weird when I say it out loud, but you know. They designed the game that way. Okay, so I got that taken care of. Now I need to, I just gotta step outside. There's a certain rotation you have to do this with. And then I'll head to the limited time quest and try to burn that through. Look at that boy. He's been here for like what? It's fashion. Of course he's gonna take a long time for that. Alright, so I can, 500, huh? Okay. Gotta make this weapon work somehow, some way. Because I can, I can sheath my weapon and use this. There's gotta be a way to push it. Right? What if I could go further? I just have to make a weapon with all the, basically with the aggregated, well, let's see, what do I need to do here to actually make a weapon that's strong enough to compete against this? These free-to-play weapons, because that's my boss fight right there. Or at least equal to. That's a 3. I need 2 types of Madric here, 2 types of Grand Mastiff, 2 types of Elephants, and 2 of those. Like 2 types. Alright, the weapons, let's see. So I had those are 2 of the same, don't need those. I always keep a form of healing on me because I need it. It's very important to have. Let's see. Don't know if I actually need a standard weapon, really. Like, it's almost not necessary for this build. Let's see. I guess I could use conversion shot. I don't really use Really, I just kind of use spread shot. First shot just kind of does everything. All in one go. So we have to replace it with something else. Like this, and this are key important ones. So we need side abilities. We do use the Photon Blast a lot. But it makes more sense to throw my, these show up quite often than I expected, so I'll plot these 2 right here. Oh, I forgot about Tricky Capacitor. That was there too. Oops, okay, fine. Make room for Chicken Capacitor. And one more, and here. Yeah. So something like this is what it would look like. I could just keep re-spamming, can I even upgrade Sprite Shot? I got to look into that. So it does say level 1. I'm pretty sure I have the resources for it. That takes care of the main list. Now for the other list. Let's see, this is the one I use for, it's been so long, I don't even remember what level my character is. Oh, don't worry, the game will give you boosters to bump you right up, because, it's like, we gotta, wait, what's this guy right here? Oh, it's you, okay. Alright, welcome. He's a PlayStation. I could be talking to this guy. Why is he so confused when I say that? Ready to play? Is it? Let's see. Is he even ready to play? Let's see. It's being prepared. Sure, okay, let's see. Yeah, let's eat. Rest. I share a recipe. And I probably should tell it to the whole group, actually. Let's go to here. Oh boy! His dude's like a recipe. Well, let's see. Considering how early you stop, your character's probably not even at a level 100. Let's be real here. It probably isn't. We're gonna low-key and say it's like in the 80s. Just like my third character, which was also in the 80s. 89 to be exact, too. But we know we could jump him up real fast. I'm gonna show him the famous Ratim recipe. Alright.
All ARCS defenders, please prepare for deployment.
A Sonic Ball. I miss voice chat so badly. That's nothing that pissed me off so badly. Like, I miss it so, like, the in-game voice chat, we could have done that. But no, the game said, it's too dangerous. It's an M-rated game. Get over it, Sega. Some of us need it. Now I gotta go harass some camels. Wherever they are. If we can get that herding meeting game, though, we can get a lot of food, though. That set me up for good. You should get yourself a keyboard so you can type faster. You know, I might, but that would require some sort of, I don't know, it's like putting a ring on it. You've been dating this girl for a long time. You're not really looking for something long-term, but you like hanging around with her, so you might as well put a ring on it. That's basically what you're telling me. Those rappies. Huh, little regular rappies. Alright, time to harass some foxes. Of course I hit the wrong enemy. I wonder if I got the fourth one. Okay. Huh, that tickled a little bit. That's one camel. Damn, he got pissed. Oh, no, he got scared off, I think. Alright, he was nearby. Hopefully I have enough time. I'm going to have to switch classes because this is happening pretty damn quick. Ooh, foxes are here, too. Probably tell them to grab cherries too. Hopefully he sees me trying to grab from these trees and jumping and stuff. I need to go ahead and just make a public list about that, honestly. Just go ahead and do that. We'll see more cherries as we're traveling. I think we need, well, you can never have too many foxes. I'll let you know when I get back in the game. Yeah, please do. That would be so exciting and hilarious. Like, believe me, I know how to play this game now. This game isn't going to pull the wool over our eyes anymore. The game is totally okay with us getting in and getting out. That's for damn sure. I think somebody's getting killed over there. Wait until he gets close enough. We don't need to fight him. He doesn't have what we're looking for. Sure are a lot of foxes around here. Where the hell are all the camels at? That's why it's taking so long to go to the next step. Okay, here's our last set of camels. And a good amount of them, too. But might as well get these guys while we're here. I think I got the credit for that, I believe. Okay. Now for the next step. We got over here. Road McQueen. I believe that's how some people pronounce it as McQueen. Just focus on the weapon. Just focus on the weapon. Alright, homie should be teleporting soon. Better get my cell phone ready to write down this recipe. Of course, I ran my hand to a rock. That would give me a concussion, honestly. Okay, he's got to put this marker right here. I'm sure mine would have reset by now. I mean, but assuming he doesn't do this, I'm sure he can see it and not me. Okay, there's one right there. I was getting annoyed for a second there. Famous locations here. Those are rabbits. Funny how the rabbits come in variants of silver and gold. I feel like the animals could play a slightly bigger role. Okay, at least this one's the spawn is still here. I grabbed it by accident, okay. I think he grabbed at least okay, here's some more right here. Yeah, time to cook. I remember how that little mission up there used to be worth something. I think what happened is that people stopped messing with the big boss and just went after the little guys repeatedly because it was just more valuable. Shame, by the way. Alright. In any order. But a mount. Alright, this is the part where I'm going to do something intelligent now. Future-proof this here. Let's see. I'm just going to post this in the Alliance command thingy. Where I should have done it first time around. Let's see. And we should have plenty of time because the Luther fight will always be valuable to everybody. Alright. Just give me a moment, I'll type it in. I did save it on my cell phone. Chris. Chris for Tim. Mushroom. rich. We'll just say cherries. It's not a big deal sending it that way. Crisp. Yeah, hold on there. It's a typing here, and that shit is annoying. Did I say 1? It was probably 3. At Alliance's bulletin board. Yeah, look at Alliance bulletin board. Alright. Probably should go ahead and eat 2 actually, let's see. Kind of. For Tim Supreme. I'll just say yes. Oh, he has a recipient. Oh, that's great to hear. All right, well, supposedly he has it. Too bad I can't switch classes anywhere else, but I guess, I don't know why that thing is. I gotta fix my quotes. Definitely. Oh, look at all these lovely Christmas present pictures. Kind of a sad part that, someone got me a present and it was something I kind of already had already. I mean, you can't really compete against a toolkit like that. I mean, 100 pieces versus 48 pieces. I mean, it can work. Alright, time to hot swap and get this over with. Maybe people won't leave us, but I'll be ready for it when it happens. Should probably go ahead and set up the, whatchamacallit.
Good luck.
Alright, I'll ask if he's ready. Wait, where'd he go? He is right here. Alright, that's all I need to hear. Two times. If it's even possible to do it 2 times. Takes quite a bit of effort, and you have to get there early too. Mad early. And know what your team is doing. You know how to fight the thing too. I might have to look up a guide almost. Almost. Alright, and I gotta open up my original Xbox too. Gotta do that at some point. Wow, Giga might be coming back to the game. The little Sonic the Hedgehog wings. Probably stronger than us. I take it that you're hoping for that. I'm not sure what to hope. Like I said, it's just, like I have a way to get strong in this game, but you know, and now that I really think about it, the free-to-play gear wasn't impossible to surpass at one point until like the last one. It's just that now this is just a new enemy type. Right, let me just give you a straight answer. Sure, I'll be happy when you come back. There. What's my secondary class? Also, this guy likes to talk a lot too. Somebody left already. If one more person leaves, we're out of here. Maybe we all can't be hard hitters around here. Not all of us. Should I just be happy? Oh, low power. About to happen. Where the hell's my cord at? That was a little irritating. Alright, the number dipped too low. We gotta get out of here. We gotta get out of here. Sorry, we have to make that decision. When you see that number dip, you gotta get out of there. He probably didn't see it, but you don't stay in those fights. You don't do it. You don't do it. This is gonna be one of those type of missions. So now I know. I need to roll up there with a team. Yeah, player count drop. It happens, man. I know that was a quick explanation, but we gotta get back in here. Try it again. Don't get me wrong. I love the idea that people are leaving. It's like almost people care about armor almost. But you got to understand something here. Not everyone's going to know this boss fight. Not everyone's going to go on YouTube and figure out how stuff works. And next week he's going to have even lower HP. You know? Much lower. And I'm glad he understood what the situation was like. Of course. Because things don't go your way immediately. I mean, I hate to go look online and stuff like that. I really do. I haven't wrote those things in years. And I mean like long time. I need to write one more time, but maybe a real horse. Actually, it was recently, I take it back, but mine had wheels on it though. And it was at a mall. Alright, truth be told, we could make an alliance purely based on people who are going to stick around for the urgent quest. Because, you know, we're so glad the community is going to keep being scumbags and leave us.
Piece of art trash!
Trying to keep up with his body is so... Guys, hit the
Piece of art
the vert arm. Isn't that where I'm hitting? Okay. Someone's getting tired of it and it's like, hit the arm. We have died from here. Alright, Alex. I'm trying so hard to hit the fucking arm, I'm feeling you.
A variable beyond my grasp.
Well, things are going better now. First 3 minutes and they're still around.
The solution tells me that you struggle in vain.
Alright, where are they hitting it? I gotta pay attention to where everyone else is aiming it.
What an obvious solution. What an obvious solution. I've no use for broken playthings.
Alright, where am I aiming at?
Utterly repulsive.
I don't see anyone aiming. Okay, so they are aiming right here at this arm.
Piece of art trash. Time to end this. What an obvious solution.
I think my issue with this boss fight is that it's hard to aim at stuff.
Solution tells me that you must be some garbage in the formula.
Like, usually I wouldn't have this problem if I could use magic or something.
Piece of art trash. Have no use for broken playthings.
No, seriously, how are you dying behind this? At least wait until the other categories show up.
A variable beyond my grasp.
Alright, that's both arms.
Utterly repulsive. Piece of art trash. Omniscience lies beyond the void, beyond decay. I am Luther the Fallen. I am one with the Akashic Records.
Oh, you can dodge it. That's how you get past it. Okay, so focus on breaking just one and just be happy with that. I got you.
Utterly repulsive.
The gems.
There must be some garbage in the formula.
The arms, the gems. Oh, we're learning so much.
I've no use for broken playthings. What an obvious solution. What an obvious solution. You piece of art trash. I am one of the Akashic Records. My solutions are absolute. Your opposition's meaningless, useless, foolish. You would just... You're nothing. Desired solution myself!
That's the last little gem in his body.
I need calculations no longer! I've no use for broken playthings. A variable beyond my grasp! Solution tells me that you struggle in vain. What an obvious solution. I've no use for broken playthings. Calculations no longer. I need calculations no longer. Your opposition's meaningless, useless. Foolish! Would you utterly repulsive? You're nothing!
I think I've ended a gem now, finally.
I am one with the Akashic records. My solutions are absolute. Desired solution myself. What an obvious solution. What an obvious solution. I need calculations no longer. The Akashic records are mine. I am Luther the Fallen. I am one with the Akashic records.
Died at the wrong time. That boss looks fun. It's a visual issue. Like, yeah, it's a lot's going on, which is great and all, but I'm having issues just like aiming at the guy. And you saw how important that guy. You know, it's rare when you hear someone talk about, you know, combat stuff, and you know it's something's got to be taken care of with delicate detail. Had to spam heals and
Calculations complete. Now to present my findings.
or at least Photon blasted out of it. That gem is still there.
Calculations complete. Now
Looks like I just might just hit whatever.
foolish ox. Know your place. Calculations complete. Now to present my findings. Calculations complete. Now to present my findings. Foolish arts.
Here we go again.
Calculations complete. Now to present my findings. Calculations complete. Now to present my findings.
It's like everyone's hitting the body, it looks like. No one's hitting up top.
Calculations complete. Now to present my findings. Calculations complete. Now to present my findings. Time to end this. What an obvious solution. You piece of art trash. The solution tells me that you struggle in vain. Calculations no longer.
I mean, I think the Zepeto fight was still better. You were never confused about where he was, a couple of targets. It was a good fight. It's also relatively easy, that's the only issue. Like, after a while, you just got used to it.
What an obvious solution.
But I'll give this boss fight credit for dividing the community of people who want to actually beat it fast, by the way.
No use for broken playthings.
Because not everyone will do this. Most people will say, if you don't know what you're doing, you're out of here.
Calculations no longer. I am one with the Akashic records. My solutions are absolute. Utterly repulsive. You're nothing. Your opposition is meaningless, useless, foolish. You piece of art trash. Utterly repulsive. Utterly repulsive.
So I guess this is the boss fight everyone needed. A boss that can just kick your ass.
What an obvious solution. Have no use for broken playthings. Calculation no longer. The solution tells me that you struggle in vain. I've no
I'm frozen,
use for
huh?
broken playthings. What an obvious solution. A variable beyond my grasp.
Oh, we beat him before he went to the other phase. That's actually pretty nice.
Did I go wrong?
I can't believe I've been playing this game for almost 2 hours now. Almost. And I need multiple, like, special runs that specifically to get me a bunch of, material. Like, I think I know what we need. I think I do. Let's just take all. That wasn't fast enough. Alright, alright, alright. I guess we'll have to make the gameplay at least a 2-hour thingy. I'm sure I can have it all done before the new year. Because I can't simply just pay my way. I mean, technically I could. But he gone now. I also thought I had better stuff. Alright, need to close out the stream at some point.
What is it you need?
What's the actual cost behind these weapons? These, I can't afford a loss.
Come again.
Alright, time to get buff. back anytime you want to get stronger.
A couple of Luxes and a couple of Majins. What takes it from Majin? I don't know. Okay, I was able to make those. Alright, 22 half finales. Huh, I'm missing just the one, huh? At least not for long, dude. Like, alright, game. For a genuine upgrade. So all this stuff is going to be useful. But doing the other way was fine back then. It's just that it changed, that's all.
What is it you need?
Like, how the hell was I supposed to know?
Come again.
I knew Alchemy was going to show up. Well, I think it already released.
Time to get bumped.
And how long before the variants show up? These Luxes can actually drop too.
Come back anytime you want to get stronger.
Let's see, there's a weapon I really want, the question. Like, what do I really want?
Thanks for visiting.
Which one was it again? Let's see. I think I have a legendless weapon or something like that. But that's a boost, though. gonna take a while to upgrade. Well, before I leave, I better go ahead and set up for the Talus setup. So I can get used to that. And a proper, well, I guess it'll have to be Waker, honestly. Guess I'll switch between the two.
Good luck.
Alright, I don't get that. But I do get this. Yeah, it would look like this, and the other one would look like that. I have my heals here. Probably have my Omni heal on a heart knockdown. Is what I'll probably have. This and Pso2ng blast, and then I think it looks like that. 1, 2, 3. And it doesn't really matter what abilities I use because it's very flexible spell-wise. We'll keep this because this one's kind of unique. Well, that takes care of Talus's.
Thanks for stopping by.
Man, that's important. Important. Grants support effect to you and your nearby characters when performing certain actions. Pso2ng blast increases can be used as the main class of weapons. I don't think these matter, and I'm okay with that because I'm obviously not going to use those spells like that enough. How useful would that be anyway? What would canceling deployment even be useful for? Like I don't see a reason to remove it. Must have put it somewhere. Strange. Oh, I don't want to do that.
Good luck.
How about this girl right here? Too young. And she left.
Welcome.
But that's the wrong button. Okay, just kind of resin the wrong way. Much better. And the little cars come out too. Interesting. What tech customization could the Talus possibly have?
Thanks for stopping by.
What's this now? Unleash Photon. Technique potency seconds after the Talus is deployed. Talus deployment duration. Technique cost while deployed. Techniques. Attack target locations. Locations when deployed. Technique elemental down target factors. Could this be what I think it means? I better look at a video before I invest anything.